everybody to Bedbug TV. I'm your host, Jeff White. And in today's episode, I want to talk about bedbugs in schools, college edition. And what I'm going to do in this episode, I'm going to split it into two sections. I want to talk first to college students and what you need to know about bedbugs on college campuses and how you can handle those situations. And then I want to talk to parents in regards to their concerns about their college student returning home and possibly bringing bedbugs home with them. The first thing I want to say, though, is in regards to bedbugs on college campuses. What I can say is that it, at this point, is a relatively uncommon thing. You know, most college campuses of any size are dealing with bedbugs on that campus, but in most instances, it is a very, it's a handful of infestations over a given school year. It's not very common, and in the end, probably not something you need to be largely concerned about, but it is something you should be aware of, and that's what we're going to talk about in this episode. So in regards to college students, what do you need to know? The most important point that I want to make in this entire episode is that it is ultimately important to know if you are, suspect anything going on inside your dorm room, which is what I'm standing in right here, you should let somebody know. Whether you're seeing bugs associated with the bed, or you're receiving what you think are bites. Tell somebody, whether it's a residence assistant, a director, residence life office, the housing office. It doesn't make a difference. Just let somebody know. I know it's a very uncomfortable topic. You don't always want to talk about having bedbugs in your dorm room. I completely appreciate that. But getting somebody in there to evaluate it, and God forbid you have bedbugs, treat it as early as possible is the best step that you can do. That way you can get on top of it before the infestation gets out of hand and before it spreads to anybody else's room. And I know you think, how could that possibly happen at a college, university? It does happen. I've seen it firsthand before. And so report the problem, most important thing. Quick take home. Once you move into your dorm room, let's say it's, the first day of school, you're moving into this room, one thing you can quickly do is do a quick inspection of the bed that you're actually going to be sleeping in. Most university beds are a fire retardant mattress on a metal frame with a wooden headboard or footboard. Typically on a bed of this style, the bugs are going to be hiding somewhere associated with this wood. They like textured surfaces. And so looking in these cracks and crevices for fecal spotting, the little black spots they leave behind when they go to the bathroom, or the bugs themselves, is a very easy thing that you can do that can let you know if there's a problem in that dorm room before you even start to unpack your stuff. I don't expect many people to find very much, but quick step that you can do to make sure there's no obvious issues going on. In regards to things that you can do within this dorm room, here I have a mattress encasement. This is something that you could potentially put on the mattress to hopefully not lock bugs onto the mattress. Hopefully there aren't bugs there to begin with, but it will lock bugs inside of this, but also make it easy to detect them if they do show up at any point over the course of the school year. One thing I will note is, as I said before, this is usually a fire retardant mattress. You may want to talk to any administrative personnel in the housing office or residence life to make sure they're okay with you encasing this mattress in this mattress encasement. Another thing that you could potentially do are install interception devices. These go under the legs of the bed, and as you can see here, I have one next to the leg. This should be underneath the leg. I just can't pick up this large, heavy bunk bed by myself to put it under there. And what these will do is they will catch bugs as they travel to and from your bed inside that dorm room. Now again, hopefully that doesn't happen, but if it does, it will make them very easy to find, and then hopefully, you never know, maybe prevent an infestation from ever taking place. And so, nonetheless, installing these under the mattress, or I should say the bed frame, is always a wise thing to do. And the last thing I want to talk to in regards to college students are dissolvable laundry bags. Now obviously as you do laundry and you go to and from the laundry room, again, not common that you're going to encounter bed bugs, but anytime you think you may have a problem, putting your clothes in these dissolvable laundry bags so you can then just drop that laundry bag into a hot wash cycle will limit the chance that bed bugs flake off of your clothes as you're doing laundry, and it's also a good way just to protect your laundry in general. You can use a garbage bag or other type of laundry bag, that's perfectly fine. This will just contain anything that's inside of it, and then if you do have bed bugs, you want to make sure you use a garbage bag which will seal anything into that bag, and after you dump the clothes into the washing machine, you take that garbage bag that the clothes were in and throw it in an outdoor trash can. So let's switch gears quickly and talk a little bit to the parents of college students. What do you need to know in regards to your college student? As I said before, it's uncommon that your college student is going to encounter bed bugs on a college campus, but it's something that you can, I have received emails from people where it has happened, and so what do you need to know in regards to your student coming back home? Kind of the same thing I just talked about. We talked quickly about the encasements, something you can install under beds at home that can protect the bedding just in general, but also make bed bugs easy to detect if they ever are introduced. And so you can put these on mattresses and box springs, and it will also, like I said, just protect the bedding. It's a good proactive thing to do, and it can also help with business travel, personal travel. Not a bad thing to do. I also talked before about interception devices, another thing you can put under the legs of the beds and the couches. This particular one I'm holding is called the Blackout Bed Bug Detector. I actually designed this one, but there are others on the market. You can go out and do your research. We'll catch bed bugs as they travel to and from the bed, make them very easy to detect moving forward. Have your college student pack their clothes into launderable piles and put them either in dissolvable laundry bags or in regular, garbage bags. That way you can just take those clothes, dump them into a washing machine, and throw those bags outside if they're not dissolvable, or they'll dissolve right in a hot wash cycle. Limits the chance bed bugs flake off. And then in regards to any suitcases or bags that they bring home, if you're ultimately concerned, you could purchase a portable heating unit. That's what this is here. You want to follow the directions that come with this portable heating unit. The bags would go right in here, and they would heat up that bag and kill any bed bugs that are associated with it. Now that's a more, advanced option in regards to bed bugs and bringing bed bugs home, but again, something that you could carry over to personal travel, business travel, something that's good to have in the home if you are concerned and think you may be at a higher risk to introduce bed bugs into your house. So that's kind of the overview. Again, the incidence of bed bugs on college campuses is very low at this point. It's not something I would, sound major alarms about. It's just something that you should be aware of. Know that it can happen. Know to tell somebody if you think something is going on. And there are some very simple things that you can do to limit the chance that bed bugs are in your dorm room and limit the chance that, God forbid you have them, you spread them to other places. If you have any questions, jeff.white@bedbugcentral.com, and I hope to see everybody soon enough.